God, you call me by my name. The love you give me, I just can't deny. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm using my Nubian 3 Coral Palette by Juvias Place, and honestly these have literally the perfect colors for this look that I'm going for. So I'm gonna be using these two shades right here, and it's gonna be nice and simple, but the way it comes together is gonna eat. Okay, my fluffy eyeshadow brush, and this is the e.l.f. brush, and I'm gonna obviously take the lighter brown, and I'm just gonna start at the top and just make my way over and blend in circles. Whenever you're doing like a smoky eye, you want to like blend in circles. Well, eyeshadow in general, but specifically a smoky eye, I feel like it just helps the color blend out better, and it makes it look like not so harsh. So I'm blending up, but I'm blending in circular motions. I'm gonna use this flat fluffy brush. Honestly, I just got this from the beauty supply store, so I don't know, I had it for a while, but I'm gonna press in the darker brown. Being that this color is gonna be on my base as well, I'm really pressing it in because I want it to have as much pigment as possible instead of starting out just blending it back and forth. So I'm pressing it on my lid, and then I'm making sure that I'm getting all around in kind of like a circular motion, and then I'm gonna blend it out into the previous color. Go back with the previous brush, just always go back and forth. When it comes to eyeshadow, you gotta literally play with the colors and overlay. Start with one, but you're going back and forth. And now that we got the eyes together, we're gonna move on to the base. I already primed my face, so now I'm going to use my Maybelline Fit Me and also my e.l.f. Halo Glow. Honestly, this two together, the glow, like, it gives. Okay, I love how it is together. So I'm in the shade 335, and this is in the shade medium tan. This is shade 5. It did get darker, so it's a little light, but we gonna make it work. I'm gonna take my bluffing foundation brush, and this is also e.l.f. e.l.f. got some good brushes, y'all, okay, if you haven't already known that. But do y'all see how it just blended? Come on, it's like the glow from the e.l.f. and mixed with the Maybelline. It just gives, like, it really does. I'm gonna use my e.l.f. Camo Concealer, and I use the shade Tan Neutral. I'm in need of a trip, okay, of some makeup. This is crazy. So I like to let my concealer sit for a little bit just so I can get more of that tacky and full coverage look. I'm gonna use my Juvias Place, and this is in the shade Coral Rose. I love this because it's not too orange, and it has like that nice kind of like peach feeling, well, peach color, but it just blends into my skin really well. Like, I don't look too orange. It goes right with my skin tone. It's perfect. So I'm gonna take my blush brush, and I'm just gonna boop, do it up. I'm gonna take my concealer brush, and I'm going to start with blending out the edges first because it's just gonna blend right into the blush. But I'm gonna start out with the edges and then work my way to the middle, and then make sure I get under my eyes. You actually want to be very lightweight with your brush because you don't want to press too hard and then pick up product with it and it leaves like patchy. I hope that makes sense, but be like lightweight with your brush. Don't be too heavy-handed. And when it looks like this, I actually go back with my blush brush, and I don't add any more on the brush, but I just use the excess and I blend it into the concealer, kind of like overlay it, so that way it has more of a smooth effect before I add my powder. You see, it's really seamless. And before I do the other side, I like to work on my face in sections personally. Right now, I'm gonna use my setting powder because I find that if I just like, it's better rather than starting everything over and then having to go back and blend back under my eyes again because it creased before I put the powder on. I hope that makes sense, but yeah. So I'm going to be using my Sephora pressed powder along with my McGrath loose setting powder. I like to blend under my eye one last time because I want to make sure it hasn't creased at all. Then I'm starting out with my loose powder and just really press it into the creases. Then I go in with the pressed powder to really seal the deal and lock in because This has helped me so much as far as my under eye creasing. I used to deal with that a lot, and a lot of the times like we will blame it on the concealer, and it's not the concealer, and it's also because we're not using setting powder, or at least not using the right setting powder. So this has saved me, y'all. Look at that, it's super clean. It definitely lasts all day. Okay, so I put on my lashes, so now it's time to set the face. I'm gonna use my Morphe Continuing Mist, and honestly, I prefer mist over setting spray. In all my years of doing makeup, I find that the mist really just brings it all together. Setting spray, I won't say all setting sprays, but it gives you like a different like look. Like, I don't know how to describe it, but if you know, you know. Now it's time to get into the lips, which I feel like is what's really gonna bring everything all together. I'm gonna use my L'Oreal brow pomade, and I use this for my brows. So I'm going to use this as a lip liner today. I was going to use a lip gloss, like probably NYX, but I'm not gonna do that. I actually want to use an eyeshadow that's like kind of more on the nude side to like really bring this look together. Actually, nope, never mind. I'm using NYX, and this is the NYX Butter Gloss, the Fortune Cookie. I feel like this perfect shade is like the perfect nude pink. I didn't want to make it too pink. I wanted to stay like on this bright nude side. I don't know, let me see. Okay, so I ended up switching the lips because I just wasn't feeling it. I used my e.l.f. lip plumping gloss, and this is in the shade Sparkling Rose, and I used the NYX Butter Gloss as well. I mixed it together, Brownie Drip, and it made this. I feel like it gives more for the look. She's eating, y'all. How y'all feel about this look? It's definitely giving latte. With that being said, you guys, thank you so much for tuning in on this video. I hope that this helped anyone. If you're a beginner, if you're intermediate, if you're an expert, hope this was some type of inspiration for you. I'm really feeling this. I feel like this is perfect for the fall, but this is also that perfect go-to makeup tutorial as well for people who still want to have natural but still have eyeshadow. So make sure you guys follow me on all my socials, subscribe here, follow me on Instagram, follow me on TikTok. All of that will be down below in the description box, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.